Guys, welcome back to the channel. Whoa, my deck just exploded. I've got a daily tarot reading for you. I haven't done any in about a week because I've been so sick. But there's something today that needed to come out. I do still feel really tired, but there's a message in that. There's something in that is yours too. It's like your body's tired from mental stress, like this buildup of mental stress. And I feel like it's kind of a warning a little bit to really take some time to rest each day in order to really balance that and to like not have it build up and build up and build up and then all of a sudden you're on your ass for a week. Because you're forced to. I feel like there's a little bit of a message in that. Yeah, there's just like this, yep, that's a validation right there. I feel like you've been working really hard to like figure something out or create something. I feel like you've been working really hard to create something. I don't know, 1, 2, 3 on my recording. I just said something to somebody the other day about how I really want to create a life that I don't need to escape from. Like, you know, it's nice to go on vacation and, you know, rejuvenate and be out in the sun and stuff like that. But a lot of people do it in order to escape their lives, and then they come back and it's just like, oh God, I just don't want to be here. Like creating a life that is a vacation that I don't want to escape from. You know, I'll go on vacation because there you have access to better weather somewhere else or something like that, but I enjoy coming back because I love my life. I love where it's going, where it's headed, what's, you know, like peaceful. I'm seeing just like a more stress-free life. I feel like that's in the works. So many of us have so much stress right now. I just heard it's a choice. It's as simple as a choice. This is a choice point, this 2 of Wands here. Choosing the path of peace and happiness. It is a choice. And I'm seeing like just a choice in what you pay attention to, what you give your attention to. Do you always see the negative? Do you always see the obstacles? Do you always see the red flags about people or things, or like, are you always just sensing the negative? Because that's a pattern for like keeping an eye out for danger at all times, but then your brain is focused on the dangers and it's like this constant state of stress. I feel like it's starting to, if you have that pattern in yourself, it's starting to chip away at Wheel of Fortune. It's like karma, like what it is that you're putting out there. What is it that you're putting out there exactly? I do feel this stressed energy that it's like very tired, very tired. And so that's the point of this. That's the point of this message, is to get to it. This is on the bottom. To get to it before the tower like comes in and barrels through everything. I feel like you're being given a heads up about a tower coming. It's nice to have a heads up about it. Because I think that if you have a heads up about it, you can learn to step 444 on my recording. Step back into the light. Step back into the the light way of seeing things. I feel like you've been operating in shadow for a little while now, which is okay. I mean, it's we need to spend some time there and make peace with things. I feel like whatever you've been healing, whatever you've been working on in the shadow, I feel like now we're being given the message that it's okay to now step into light energy, that the effect of the shadow work is going to be seen soon. Seeing the good in people again. Sounds very cliche, but seeing the good in people. My phone just buzzed right as I said that. Seeing the good in people. And making a choice in what you pay attention to. I feel like your body is very tired, your brain is tired from worrying and keeping an eye out for the dangers to come. Karma is like, I got this. I got this. You don't have to worry so much about it. You just keep your side of the street clean. Whatever needs to be taken care of will be taken care of. Like, it's really important right now to pay attention to the energy that you're putting out there and being true to yourself and in integrity with who you are, what you want, and how you want to see the world. It's like, there's this woman at work that isn't very happy. She doesn't like me. She's like blatantly mean to me, and some other people there too, even people that she's friends with. She's just really unhappy, I think, in herself and in her life and blah blah blah. And it used to irritate me so much. Like, no matter what I did, no matter what I said, no matter how nice I was or whatever, she was always just not a very nice person. And eventually I just started ignoring it. And I just, sometimes I wouldn't even come in the same room. I just couldn't stand to be around that energy, the way that she was talking about people or talking about, I don't know. I just needed to be true to myself. I just didn't want to be around it. It was physically uncomfortable to be around sometimes, just even the energy in the room. And just the other day, she ended up quitting. Like, karma comes back around, and whatever kind of environment you choose to put yourself in, or, to be, like, whatever kind of energy you choose to be, anything, if you stand by that, no matter what, anything that isn't that, it can't stick around. I mean, it's just too uncomfortable for it to operate in an environment like that. So the universe will bring in some sort of change. I feel like if you, I feel like there is this choice point in getting back to faith and magic and co-creation with the universe and like really connecting again back in with your spirit. I feel like a lot of us have been very, very three-dimensional, very human, very kind of like separate from our spirit and from what it is that we want. We've gotten away from what we want. So it's time to take a step towards that again. Whatever kind of heaviness that's been around you, like really just recognizing that, okay, it's time for, I want to focus on all of the good things again. I really want to focus on, like witnessing in my life the way that this shadow work is playing out and the way that it's helped you to purge certain things and blah, blah, blah. And like really looking around and taking inventory of all the beautiful things around you. And it's like it's time to start creating again. I feel like you've been focused so much on, I don't know, some negative things, unaligned things. I don't like the I don't know, comparison of negative and positive, and that's a positive thing, that's a negative thing, blah blah blah. That, I think negative things are sometimes positive things too. It's just unaligned. Things that are not aligned right now. Stepping back into alignment, choosing what to align with. You've been aligning with some unaligned things for a while. And now it's like you're being given the choice to release the stress of that a little bit, okay? I don't know, it's kind of back and forth and back and forth. There's this circle, this cycle. I feel like you're being given the opportunity to put out some really good karma. Do something today to put out some really good karma. And sometimes it's like having a conversation, just being truthful and just having a conversation about how this just isn't working anymore, right? It's just not aligned for us anymore. And it releases any kind of tension that's there. Like, it's not your fault. It's not my fault. I'm sorry that I blamed you or whatever. There's this blame. I do feel like this blame going back and forth between, or like resentment between you and somebody else. It's like really just choosing to see the truth of the situation. Just know that, I don't know, it's maybe run its course. And it's okay. It's nobody's fault. It doesn't need to be someone's fault in order for it to, I don't know, create change or something like that. There is some kind of change that's here that needs to be addressed. And it's going to lead to something really beautiful. It's going to lead to something that is way more aligned for you. Okay? That's what I got. That's what I got. And get yourself out into nature, like literally sunshine, I think is going to help to fill this really tired body, just to rejuvenate those places in your body that the stress has been chipping away at. Excuse me. Solar plexus clearing. You gotta just go out and sit in the sun and like literally fill your solar plexus. Okay? All right. That's what I got. Love you guys.